this light, light up the town. When I'm all alone, looking down the street, I want tonight, it's leading me home. It's coming down, raining on me. Still waiting, still waiting, still waiting, still waiting for you. All this light, light up the town. When I'm all alone, looking down the street, I want tonight, it's leading me home. It's coming down, raining on me. Still waiting, still waiting, still waiting, still waiting for you. All this light, light up the town. When I'm all alone, looking down the street, I want tonight, it's leading me home. It's coming down, raining on me. Still waiting, still waiting, still waiting, still waiting for you. All this light, light up the town. When I'm all alone, looking down the street, all night is leading me home. It's coming down, raining on me. Still waiting, still waiting, still waiting, still waiting for you. All this light will light up the town. When I'm all alone, looking down the street. Hold on tonight, it's leading me home. It's coming down, raining on me. Still waiting, still waiting, still waiting, still waiting for you.
Hello and welcome back to Rollin Dirty, a mad world. I am your DM, Alex Palmer, and with me are our heroes of the hour. How dare we feeling, guys?
Yeah, filth.
I think we're lying in dead bodies right now, so yeah, pretty dirty.
Yeah.
Pretty dirty.
Certainly not the cleanest.
Yeah.
Yeah, so last time we ventured out. Before we did, we got a strange phone call. Told us to find the center of the maze and it will set you free. There was a kind of a call of utopia to find the maze. Also, there was a kind of, we need to get back to our real lives after being away for several days. Grimes went back to his police department, got promotion, and Dr. House saw the massacre at Mauler factory as a foreboding warning. The four met outside the factory gates, decided to go in, remember the tributes of flowers. Bodies were found in the second factory. Interestingly, 4 hostiles were located from outside through some clever detection magic, and they ventured, found the bodies, one of which, sadly, was the trusty butler of Winston. We saw 2 familiar faces come into the factory and take one of the bodies on a milk float. They are the familiar face of PC Macca, PC Candle, and they drove away, shutting the door and leaving the 4 of you in the factory with the bodies.
So I presumably I see them, the 2 PC Maca, and I convey their description across, or I had already did that? I cannot remember. If not, I say the guys driving the car. They I described their features. I can't. No, I think wasn't you say one of them's got a ginger beard and?
I think they're both ginger now. So...
Okay. Sorry, a couple of gingers driving the car over there. Do you guys recognize them?
Bloody rang us, sir.
Yeah, I mean, so I guess would I need to roll to like know if I like recognize them from the description?
I think the perception check was a nat 20, if I'm not mistaken. It was a high roll.
Yeah.
So I think on that roll from the previous episode, you know who these people are.
Cool.
Okay. Cool.
Why what would your colleagues be doing driving the body? And aren't those the police officers that didn't you say they had died previously? When you got in that altercation.
Oh yeah, they died in the bust up with the dusters.
Wait a minute. Yeah. Wait, didn't you kill them, Tony?
Allegedly.
It's fine. I think at this point, I don't think you're going to get locked up by Stanley.
Yeah.
Well,
it's not fine because they're still fucking walking.
When
Well,
you,
okay,
said you killed them, did you check the bodies? How did you know that you didn't kill them?
Did I check the bodies? I fucking got my ass out of there as quick as I could, Archie.
I'm pretty sure
not
he burned him
fucking
to a
hanging around
crisp.
the crime scene.
Yeah.
They were just
Right.
cinders on the floor.
Was that like a
There
coroner's
wasn't
report or
any
anything? Like,
bodies.
Yeah, so give me a history check to see if you got the coroner's report.
a 2.
Oops.
Oh,
He never reads paperwork.
doesn't read the coroner's report. Too heartbroken.
I mean, either way, I'm pretty sure the way people were talking about it, we lost 2 officers. So I think,
You know
Yeah, I
that
think-
they were killed. Yeah, killed in action.
yeah.
I've just asked Carl to do a little perception check. He's by the body of Winston. What if anything are you looking for or doing with Winston as you see him slumped against the wall?
If I'm knowing he's fully dead, I'm probably like checking him for like if he maybe had a message on him or if he was carrying anything that would allude to who killed him maybe, or what he was, or if he achieved anything, like did he grab anything, that kind of thing.
You see he has written in the dirt
Oh.
the word sorry.
Oh.
Okay,
Okay.
As you see that on a 21 perception,
Nat 20.
nat 20, you hear it before you see it, and you hear the flutter of wings from above, and as it gets nearer, you see a owl come down from the rafters,
No.
and it rests on the shoulders, the pretty wide shoulders of Winston, and looks at you. And on a nat 20,
No.
you know that in some way, this is not Winston, but in
Okay.
some way, the animal knows that you've lost something quite close, and looks at you with a kind of openness.
I put my arm out to see if it just like hops up onto my arm.
It looks at your arm and hops up onto your forearm.
I then like bring it over to my shoulder and put it there, and then and I think I've read this situation as, guys, this is Winston. Winston died and become an owl.
What? Winston
became this owl.
Wait,
but
How has
Wait.
Winston become an owl?
I don't know. Okay, you turn things into animals all the time. It's a magic thing,
No.
maybe.
He's always an owl. Ralph is always a cat.
Is Ralph around?
Wait,
Well, I sent him into to have a look around the previous one.
try talking to
I'm gonna guess that he just walks. He's just stood directly behind Alfred, just looking incredibly unimpressed.
me. I then turn to you. Your name's you're Winston, right?
My name. Name.
Oh, maybe I have to. Damn it! Your name's Winston.
My name's Winston.
Apparently Scottish too. Okay.
Winston. What's a name?
It's how I it's how someone identifies you. I've just used a bigger word than name. That probably doesn't help, does it?
Why not just call me Owl?
Because that's boring. There's loads of owls. I need to know your, a certain one. Stanley.
What if there's more than one Winston?
Alfred, I'm just sorry. I understand.
I'm like crying a bit as well. I feel like I'm really overwhelmed with everything that's going on.
Okay, I understand it. Maybe this is hard for you, but I'm not sure. With Mauler prowling around the place, we should be spending our time talking to this owl. Sorry, to Winston.
Winston.
Sorry, Winston. What I mean.
He hasn't got all his thoughts back yet. Okay.
Okay. Well, what time is it? Anyone got the time?
It's about 1 o'clock, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
yeah.
I think that's about right. Yeah, sounds about right from when we left.
Okay. We still got time. Oh fuck. So I don't know.
Is there where we are? Is there a way to the other building out versus the way we came? Like, yeah.
Is there another door?
Like is this building that we're in connected to the building with the 4 assailants that we were worried about? So
No.
Okay, but is there more of this
remember
building
this-
we can explore or not? Really?
You don't think so? I think that you get the impression this is a kind of holding area for these bodies. You also don't get the impression that they were killed here. They've been moved here. It's a kind of something about this is a process.
Fine. Just
Yeah.
to double check, because I'm assuming also like cry. This is my familiar, so I can remain communicated to them if I was to. Yeah. Winston, follow the car outside. And I like almost like gesture it like out the door. I open the door and gesture it out.
All right, my good sir. And Winston leaves.
Perfect.
I remember. I remember this now, even though it was just a second ago. But I think what we agreed when we was last here is that we definitely don't want to miss the circus because it's in town for one night only. And so I think we got away with the guys coming in. I think maybe we should,
You think we should head out of here?
Let's put it out of here. I think we should get out of here before we get ourselves involved in something that we can't get away from.
I'm inclined to agree. Let's get out of here.
Yeah,
We can always come back. Now we know that Winston and Charlie are not here, or I'm really sorry, Alfred, but
Can we at least get his body out of here?
I don't. He's a big guy. I don't think.
You're a big
I
guy,
don't
Stanley. Lift him up.
well, the thing is, we
Do
know
we want
he's.
to have a look and see if Charlie's here as well?
I don't think he is here because I think we did a locate spell on both pieces and his didn't pop up, right?
Look.
As you say, is Charlie here? You hear the cart come back, the float come back.
Guys, come on, we can fucking
So,
take him.
You know, you can
Okay, guys, everyone back in the same positions.
same positions.
What, can I ask Winston?
Thank you,
Like
Dan.
Winston, is it the is it 2 men inside a car? Until
Aye, that's right.
Aye, okay.
You've got eyes like a hawk through that building.
Maybe no, you idiot. I'm asking you.
When they come in, do we want to take him? Are we just gonna let him go?
I think we're doing the same thing. I think everyone back in
We
position.
can always follow them afterwards.
What
Yeah,
if we
I
get
don't
So they're about to
taken?
open the door. So they're about to
Okay.
open the door.
Original positions.
You hear them open the door. And this time they venture in a little bit further. And you hear the conversation that they're having.
Mhm.
They're trying to pick the bodies that look the toughest, and they go for the foreman, Mauler. Okay, so they pick up.
Okay.
Didn't he? You hear Mako say? Didn't he say get Mauler as well? Like what? Yeah, and they lift. This time they take 2 bodies. They take the foreman and another like jacked guy.
Okay.
And they struggle with the 2 bodies. They get them onto the milk float, and then they do the same thing. They lock up the thing, and then they drive off. You are left undetected.
Winston,
on
keep an
there.
eye on them.
Okay. Okay, can hey, I got an idea. Alfred, can you see if you can use the mirror again to get hold of Miles?
Yeah, I can tap
Because I
in.
want
What do you want to ask
if
first?
if they're taking the strong guys and they said they got assailants there, like
Maybe they're bringing them back to life to fight. Yeah. Okay. Ding ding. I'm like doing this next to my head whilst with the mirror.
Oh, make sure you apologize to Miles because I know he gets upset when we call him all the time.
Yeah. Fuck him.
Alfred, you gotta stop calling me.
Listen.
This is
okay.
just for emergencies.
Okay, I'm at the factory. I know we're not supposed to be there. Now the the previous deceased Candle or Macca are dragging bodies out of one of these places into that main building. There was 4 assailants in there before. Are they like a Candle or Macca working for you guys, or are they doing some crazy other shit?
No, we're gonna take care of that. You don't
Just
need
tell
to
me
get
the
involved.
specifics, or else I'm gonna burn down this fucking building.
Alfred, as friend to friend, you need to get out of there. We're coming.
Oh, you're coming.
We're fully aware of the conversation, with the situation. We're fully aware, right? We're gonna sort it out.
Can you
You
tell?
do not need to risk
Fine.
yourself.
Okay, where's Charlie?
He's not available at the moment.
Is he?
He's not in.
Is he in your guys' place or my guys' place?
We've got him. He's
Fine. Okay. Ding. Just to reserve the time, I hang up on him.
Okay.
That motherfucker always hangs up on me.
Okay, we probably don't got much time. Let's get out of here before
Fine,
they
let's
come
go.
back.
You get the
Yeah,
impression
okay.
that you've got one more of these calls with Miles.
Fine. I think based off that, we really need to take Winston's body. Knowing the kind of damage Winston does, if they get a hold of Winston, I'm afraid it's going to be a lot more trouble than it's not. Fucking Tony's got Tensor's disc. He can just fucking float him out of here.
What do you think I am?
Didn't
Some
we-
sort of fucking human forklift?
Concierge.
climb out?
Bellhop.
Well, the only thing I'm thinking is that we got, if shit goes down at the circus, we don't want to be tired and have used up all of our.
We can short
you
rest,
know.
right? A few hours, get some spell. Yeah.
I don't think that recovers spell slots, does it?
I think it does for some classes. I think maybe wizard does if he's wizard.
Okay.
I know mine
maybe
does.
Oh shit.
Oh, fine.
The thing is, if Miles has got this under control, then you know they'll get Winston back up and running. I'm sure.
Fine. Let's go. And I start shoving everyone out.
I guess,
Yeah.
I guess, can I just peek out the door to see if the milk float's coming before we?
Winston, is the milk float coming?
No, they're still unloading it into the other.
Perfect.
the
You let
factory.
us know when they get back in and start turning towards us, okay?
Okay, and I guess we
Right,
we'll run back to the car.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Into the
You run
car.
to the car.
Now what time are we? We're like 1:30.
Yeah, 1:30, let's say.
What the hell? Half an hour to get
Okay.
to... Stop giving us less time.
Okay. What do we do? Okay, we need a plan.
We're all pretty good. We should maybe case out the joint, right? Or maybe some of us go there to see them setting up, maybe get a good idea of what's going on there. We actually don't even know where it is. How far is this place? And I'll just do it.
You've got the flyer, haven't you? What? Yeah, Alfred. Let's have a look at the flyer.
Yeah. Oh, it's here. How? I don't normally drive. How long does that take to drive?
That's going to take about half an hour to get there.
Oh,
Through
okay.
New York. It's
Very
Yeah.
Central Park, so.
Okay.
Maybe-
Let's go on.
I was just gonna say maybe you could assign some more units at the circus this evening, just in case for backup.
Yeah. Oh, I'm a captain now. I
Yeah.
can probably do that.
Yeah, you could definitely.
Yeah. All right. I'll phone it in. I guess can we drive to a payphone?
Sure.
And
Okay.
we've got a different car, haven't we?
I think you came in 1. You came in 2, but you drove to this place at 1. The first one is still by the main gates.
Fine. I say to Tony, okay, whilst we're sorting this out, maybe we should go back to the casino and speak to your brother.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
You-
About that. Do you guys need some help with that?
We're fine. We're fine.
I've thought about that.
We're probably all right for the minute. If
Wait,
anything goes
hang on.
south, we'll give you a shout.
Do we know about that? I can't remember.
I don't think we've
No.
told
We don't
you.
know about, okay, we don't know about that. Fine. Sorry.
I just say, yeah, we just got to help out Tony's brother. He's in a little bit of a snag, and while we got some time to kill, I'll do that. But you boys sort what you need to out at the station, and then I guess we'll meet at the circus an hour before or something.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying I'm a captain now in the NYPD. Is there anything you could use a hand with that I could help?
We're not sure yet.
I don't.
If we find anything more, we'll give you a shout. How does
Yeah.
that sound?
Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. I guess. Well, Archie, what do you want to do? We can get some lunch. We can go back to the station, show our faces.
Yeah, I think going to the station's a good idea. Maybe we could report on what we've just found. Do we think for the circus? Do we want to go as ourselves? Do we want to go in disguise? How do we want to play this?
Oh, good
Yeah,
shout.
that-
Good shout.
That's a good
I
point.
just don't want us to get recognized, and a circus is sort of freak shows that it is. I don't know. Maybe we could, maybe it wouldn't hurt to, be a little bit more freakish.
Well, the
Oh.
only thing is, we could go as cops. We are cops, so we could just be on, on detail at the circus. So maybe we go as us, but maybe you twos want to think of a different.
I like that. Just like we could dress up as cops. Oh, but we are cops.
We are cops, so
yeah,
that's how we go.
I guess me
Can I get to our uniform?
me and Tony, I guess we should just go as like, I don't know,
Cops
like
as well.
no, maybe like a young couple or something. Maybe we could we're just out having a date or something. Shotgun the man.
A young couple. You're one of the oldest people I know.
Yeah, but we can disguise ourselves. We have spells, dumbass. I can make myself young.
Okay.
I
Okay,
turn
so
myself
let's-
into a beautiful woman.
Go with that.
Let's
Yeah.
if we get back to the precinct, we can pick up a couple of stray uniforms on the way, and I'll try some on for size. Maybe I'll look cool in a uniform.
Yeah, you can't smoke in those uniforms though. If they catch that, you'll be you'll have to go speak to your captain. This guy.
He's really letting this go to his head.
Okay, all right, guys. So what we'll do, we'll meet on the street, outside the carnival grounds. I don't know wherever the fuck it is. We'll park an hour before 4 o'clock, and what do we do? We'll say that we're just doing some security checks before it starts. If anyone asks any questions, I don't know what a young couple's doing there.
It's a
Maybe you
carnival.
would misread
Oh
the flyer.
shit!
I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah, maybe we should go slowly. Well, we
Yeah.
could pretend to like be an act. I could be the bearded woman.
I could be an elephant.
Nice.
No, I. Maybe you shouldn't use your spells to turn yourself into an
Oh,
elephant.
I tell you what, you guys could just go as a couple freaks, seeing as you're already
I knew that was coming. Yeah.
there.
Rhymes.
Fucking knew that was
Anyway,
coming.
all right, guys. 4 o'clock. See you then. Don't be late.
Cool. I say to Tony, I need to go pick up some bits beforehand, and I just like I almost like tell him a location to like an antique shop.
Cool. So, the two police affiliates are going back to the station, reporting. This is kind of between 1:30 and 4. We're saying.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
go back there, we'll pick up the uniform, do some reporting, and then and then we'll leave together for like for work.
And the young couple are doing what between this time?
Yeah, we're gonna go to the antiques shop, and then go to the casino to speak to Claudio, and then anytime I get to just chat to Tony, I'll just chat to him in the car, I guess.
Great. You arrive at the antiques shop. You're greeted by an old gentleman. You go, Alfred, back for your spinning wheel, are you?
No, this isn't. No, this isn't. What was that? Sleeping Beauty? No. No. I need something else. And
No, you wanted me to restore your spinning wheel. You haven't picked it
Oh.
up in months.
Oh, yeah. Okay. How big? I can't remember how big it is. I just look back at the car if it will fit. How big is a spinning wheel? I don't fucking know.
It's fairly big.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I hand it to Tony. I'm like, hey, Tony, do you reckon you can make it this fit? And just like give it to him to try. Fit in.
Yeah, I can make that fit.
I'm assuming on the usual tab.
Yeah, of course. Actually, and I hand him some money, like just to kind of settle any tab I have with him with extra.
Yes, this will go part of the way.
Perfect. I need some bits. I hand him a list. Just with like a silver bowl and a silver needle. That's all I asked for off him.
Interesting. Yes. We have. Yes, I think we. And you see him looking, and he pulls out a drawer. Not that one.
Okay, we can hurry up.
A
Bit of time. Yeah. Okay.
He pulls out a bowl that is kind of engraved on the outside, and you see on the inside it's silver. Kind of.
As long as the inside's
mirrored
silver, that's
surface.
fine. Perfect.
And he gives you a very sharp needle. Says, just watch yourself. You could do some damage with that. And he starts launching into the history of said
Perfect.
objects. He said,
Okay.
This-
Yeah.
This was found in the throne room of King.
Amazing. I start looking around him just to see if he's got anything new in that like could be of interest magically speaking. I'm like, oh,
Give me-
fantastic.
Give me an insight check.
It's the same as mine. Oh my god, I'm not looking. He's really got me pulled into the story. I rolled a 3.
The throne room of Rajasthan the Third, who wasn't the first king to use such needles in the ritual practices that he had. Usually,
I do that thing where like I'm just like stepping back slightly, like just turning and just every so often like making a step back. Like, oh, yep, okay, yep.
Usually it was said that these rituals wouldn't end in a satisfactory and you shut the door. You got it. He's gone. Okay.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, that guy can talk, Tony.
More than you?
You son of a
So
bitch.
you put the stuff in the car. You meet in the casino.
Yeah, I just take I take Tony to the side first before we go up and see Claudio, and I just check with him like, by the way, I don't know how this is going to go because I'm not sure this. From what I know of blood packs, there won't be a body left. So I just want to make sure that you understand that if this goes sideways, we could lose Claudio forever.
Yeah, I understand that. But we've not really got a choice, have we? Either
No.
dies, or we lose him forever, or he survives.
Or he survives.
Is that right?
Yeah. Fine.
Okay, let's go for it.
And yeah, we head
It's
to
Claudio.
we head to Claudio.
See exactly who it was the blood pact is with, and then we're gonna go. And find
You see. Initially, you don't see Claudio. Because he's behind. Stacks and stacks of the casino deposit boxes that are now littered his desk, and he is emptying out as much money as he can get his hands on, frantically.
Fuck.
And he's got two of his girls are counting money, but they're like quietly crying to themselves. It's the scene you walk in on.
Hello, Claudio.
He doesn't acknowledge you. He's in a kind of goes from box, empties it more out. There's another 100 there. There's how much are we short? We're short by
I don't think you understand what's happening,
200
Tony.
200,000 short. Okay. And then he clocks you. Tony. I don't want you to worry about what happened this morning. I've got it under control. I'm about 200 short at the moment. We're gonna get there.
I look at the two girls and I say, "Get out."
You got time for a quick chat, Claudio?
They look over to Claudio, who kind of has his hands out to stop them. Give me like a persuasion.
Yeah,
or
I'm gonna also cast. I'm just gonna cast prestidigitation as well to basically darken the room behind me. When I shout that. Maybe to gain advantage.
So he'll have disadvantage to his roll then for that.
Fine.
He rolled a 9.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay. I still have my inspiration from last session, if I can use that. Okay, fine.
Yeah, of course.
And now I no longer have that. Okay, dirty 20.
Great. You see that he's still got his hands out, but the girls leave.
Claudio,
He looks around, sees that they're
we
gone.
really need to talk.
Brother, don't really have time. I've got debts to pay. Quite important.
Debts.
You got the money?
No, but maybe a way of settling this without any exchanges of money.
Yeah, and I then like step in. I just say to him, now who did you exactly sign the blood pact with? Which mage did this?
Come on, Claudio, just tell us. We're trying to help you here.
He didn't have a name. He sat at the roulette table and basically wiped us out, and we brought him in for questioning. We thought he was cheating somehow, and then in came Carlos.
And what did Carlos do?
He said that was a warning, and the numbers weren't what they should have been. he threatened to kill me, Tony, and I said, you know, us blacks, we're people of our word. You knew this before the marriage. He said that was a dirty word, and that I was lucky to be a Salvatore, and I did something silly. I said I'll get the numbers back, and he said to me, swear it, and I did. And with you gone, it's been really difficult not having someone to run this fucking business. I'm not blaming you, but
No, but it is my fault in some respects. Which is why I'm going to sort it out, okay? If you just help us to help you.
Yeah. Claudio, take a seat. I turn to Tony. I write down like a code on like the closest bit of paper I can find, and I basically I rip it off and I hand it to him. I'm like, this is for the safe at my house. I don't know if I'll have close to what you need, but there'll be, you know, valuables in there that, you know, could help. Get that, speak to Carlos, and I'll stay with Claudio and see if there's anything I can do, magically speaking, to try and solve this.
he looks at you, Tony, and he says, we're about 200, 250 short.
Just
We're
want to buy,
close.
just want to buy 50k. Fuck. Fucking piece of shit. God, I hate your brother.
Okay, as close as we were. Keep counting, keep finding money, and we'll sort this out.
How are you, Tony?
You don't need to apologise. You don't need to apologise. Alfie, outside for a minute, just a quick word.
Yeah. Yeah, and I
Right,
follow.
what are we going to do about this?
I don't know how much I'll be able to do. I feel like your best way is going to be able to negotiate with him, give him the money, and see if he'll break the blood pacts. Oh, whoopsie. So yeah, maybe just try and negotiate with him. I'll just try and see what I can do here. I'm being as honest as I can. There should be enough money there to at least maybe buy some time. And then yeah, I also give him the key to my house. I just like, here you go.
What I will say as well is, Tony, you won't know this, but Alfred, you will know that blood packs are absolute. There is no negotiating here. There is absolute.
Yep.
So when he says it's that amount of money short, if he's 1 cent short, he will fail the pact.
Yep.
Cool. So you convey the message to Tony that, you know, there could be some negotiating. We're going to get as much money as we can. Is that still true?
Yep.
Cool. Tony, give me a perception, an insight.
Inside. $11. Fuck, that's so shit.
Do you need me to roll?
Nope.
Okay. I can do deception if need be.
I think deception with advantage.
Fine. 18 and a crit.
Oh, what a crit.
I think, Tony, you are compelled by this strategy of the wealthy man is offering to give your brother money to survive.
Have I got money as well?
Your money is the casino's money.
Do I not have like my own money that I've been siphoning off?
No, unfortunately not.
Unfortunately
Not to this,
That's
not to
definitely
this
that sort of
scale.
thing.
Anyway, not to this.
Okay.
And I also say, Winston, keep watch over them, and I send them to like follow Tony and his cat's name, Ralph.
So this is what's happening between 1:30 and 4.
Mhm.
I'm gonna fast forward until about 4 o'clock, and we're gonna
Come back.
we're gonna follow Tony, and
Yep.
then we'll come back to the casino, and then we'll come to you meeting at 4 o'clock. So Tony, you arrive at Alfred's house.
Yeah. I'm going to go to where the safe is. I'm just going to clear out the safe.
Give me an investigation check or a history check, depending on if you can remember where it is.
17 on investigation.
Cool. You go to the living room, and you where Tony, where is the safe?
Well, he didn't really tell me that. So I'm just going to start checking behind some of these paintings and bookshelf. He loves the hidden door behind a bookshelf, so we'll start there.
You start with the bookshelves, no luck in the living room. You do see the painting of a house with a lovely fence around it, and kind of has two halves to this building. And there's looks to be like it's in silhouette, but it looks to be a family stood outside. You find the catch on the right hand side, and it swings open to reveal the safe.
See, told you, he's always one for the classics. I'm just going to put the code into the safe.
You put the code into the safe, it opens, and you find a nice watch, a gun with Charlie engraved on it, and some bonds.
Can I count the bonds and see how much is there in bonds?
Yep, you count. There's about 150,000 pounds here, dollars.
Okay, so we've got 150 grand in bonds. How much is a watch worth? Can I do like I don't know, like an investigation check?
Yeah, give
or-
me an investigation. I'll give you.
Oh, 11.
I could probably say,
Um,
I would probably say that it probably doesn't have a lot of worth to it. It probably just has sentimental value.
yeah, as does the gun.
I'm going to take the bonds, put the gun and the watch back in there, like wrap the watch like nicely back up into like I imagine it comes in it's in like a handkerchief or something, and then just place it back into the safe and lock it up.
Great. And I'm just why does the gun have Charlie written on it? Just as a little nugget of for Alfred. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want me to answer?
What? Yeah, or at least have a think about it. If it's ever brought up, what there's a kind of gun that's is it a present? Is it a memento? Something to remember by if anything did happen.
Yeah.
Something to think about. So you put those two objects back. You go back to the casino, and as you leave, you do see that flyer from this morning.
So currently at this point, I'm 50 grand short. That's right, isn't it?
Hard to say. 50 to 100.
This keeps getting more, man. I feel like I'm getting mugged off. Okay, what time is it roughly? Like you said, like 4 o'clock.
Yeah, it'll be 4 o'clock when you get back. The are you looking at the carnival flyer again or no? Does it pique your interest?
I think it does because I think there might be an opportunity to make some money there.
And just because you
And
said
then I
that,
can...
there is. It's prizes to be won.
Right then. I'm gonna tell Claudio to take the money and put it with the rest of the money back at the casino and do a final like count up to see how much we're missing. tell him to do it without anyone else. Do it on his own, so no one can steal any.
Great. So as you drive back, we'll cut to Alfred, who's still at the casino.
I clear his desk and I set down the bowl and the needle. And I take off my jacket, I put my hat down, I tell him to roll his sleeves up the same. And I tell him to sit down opposite me. And I ask him to hold his arm out, to hold it like this. And I just say to him, "Okay, Claudio, hold my arm."
Why?
I just need you to hold my arm. I need to check. I need to first check if this magic is true, and once there, we can move on to the next step. So I push my arm out further.
He takes your arm, and you can see the pact is concentric circles and geometric shapes.
I kind of pull him forward slightly, only just to get his attention more, and I just say to him, "Now, Claudio, from what I know of the Salvatores and who they are and what they are, I don't know if Carlos, is it Carlos? Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
If he will stay, Carlo will stay true to his words at the end of this. And even if we do somehow make the money, I think there's a great risk that you will lose your life."
But the pact is absolute. If we find the money, the pact goes away. We just need to find the money, Alfred. It's
I get that.
simple as that.
I get that. But there might be contingencies, and there's ways around this kind of black magic that could mean the absolute of your life. Now, I've got one idea, and it means you'll keep your life.
What is it?
I pull the bowl closer to our arms, and I pick the needle. I will take the blood pact from you and hold it, and your life will be good. You'll leave. You'll take what money you can just to get out of the city for now, because just because you don't have the blood pact, it doesn't mean he can't kill you. Your brother cares for you a lot, and I know what it's like to lose someone, and I don't want Tony to go through the same thing. Now, I still think that we can achieve this goal and set the slate clean with him, but it's better if we're not worried about you. Now, all I need is your consent. Hold out your hand.
He thinks about it. He looks at the bowl. He looks up at the photo of him and Tony opening the casino. Young, fresh faces. And he grabs your arm. And you feel the darkness of this curse, of this pact. What do you do?
I first take the prick from him and place his hand over the bowl to put the blood in there.
As you do that, you see a single drop of blood go outwards in a spider web type thing into the concentric circles. It's an impossible feat for this thing to happen.
And then I guess I look to my hands, and I then just cast back to Charlie, I cast back to Winston. And then I just pause for a short while, and then I take the prick of my hand and pour into the bowl. I squeeze my hand into a fist to pour it into the bowl.
As you do this, the blood drips onto the bowl, and what was a red concentric design turns instantly black, and you feel your grip get looser on him,
Mm-hmm.
and you see the sheer horror of his face as he realizes what's happening to you. You are fading, and when I say fading, I mean it in a kind of turning to dust, turning to sand, and to what to people that would have been watching this, your shape remains as the last thing to go, and you're gone from the room. And at that moment, Tony, give me a perception check to see if you see the last of this that happens. Call it a DC
17.
15, I was going to say. So you walk in and see your brother holding Alfred Sin, who disintegrates. The bowl is now empty. His arm is as good as new. He looks at you and goes, I couldn't. He wanted to.
Claudio, no. This
He
was
said he
our
could take care
problem,
of it.
not his.
He said he
This
could
was
take care of
our-
it.
And he has taken care of it. But now, what's happened to him? Where's he gone?
I don't know. He said it would be fine. He said it all happened quickly. What
Okay,
should we
well, how much money did we have? Did you count it finally?
do? I think we're about 200 short. To be honest, I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna go and count the money, so I get like a dead set amount of how much we need. I'm gonna like drag Cloudy upstairs, like down into the office where all the money is. I'm literally just gonna make him just like sit on a sofa while I count out all this money.
What are you doing, Tony? We don't need to do this anymore. This money is ours. The blood pack's been filled. It's taken a life. It's not on me anymore. The money doesn't matter.
Yeah, but we don't know whether his life is gone or whether his life has just faded because the pact is running out.
Tony, I saw the man disappear in front of my eyes.
I saw him disappear as well, but I've seen that happen before to other people, and they've come back to life.
What are you talking about?
Don't get me started on that. Let's just count this money and get to that carnival and win some more money, whatever we need left. Okay.
Fine. You count the money. You are £175,000 short. Keep saying pounds, dollars. We're in New York.
Dollars. Right. Yeah. I'm gonna leave Claudio with the money. I'm gonna.
So added with the bonds, we're looking at how much did we say the bonds were worth again?
150 grand.
So you're about 25k short.
Yeah, I'm gonna meet up with Stanley and Archie where we said we would meet and explain to them what happened with Alf Alfred, and Claudio, just so they're all up to speed.
Great. As you drive, give me a perception check.
14.
And the other two can give me a perception check as Tony arrives.
Eight.
I have to roll the dice. I can't get my thing out. So it's 20, but that's going to be affected by. Perception, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 9.
It will be Tony that notices it first. No owl overhead. No Winston looking out for you as he did on the way to Alfred's house. And you meet outside so Central Park. You find the kind of opening gates. I guess you've set a place to meet, so you three meet.
Are we. So that means we're skipping we're not doing the scene at the precinct.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that. So
I don't know if we need to. Well, it's up to.
It's not super long. We're basically just gonna go like check in. We'll have updated people on like we'll just say that we didn't see anything at the factory. Like it's still pretty locked up tight. And then we'll say I don't know. Carnival's in town tonight. You know how those gypsies can be. I'm gonna need a squad with me tonight. Just make sure that there's plenty of guys around to in case anything goes wrong. You know how it can be. You get some New Yorkers with some of that moonshine in them, and things can kick off. So we'll get some extra guys, and then we'll head over there.
Yeah, we grabbed a couple of uniforms. So that's something we think that Tony Alfred might fit into. I'm wearing a police uniform. I've had special dispensation to impersonate a cop, and I won't get told up by the law for doing so.
You see Butcher come out of his new office, which is very small. Captain, are you out for another round?
Yeah, I think we're gonna go make sure everything's all right down at the circus. We also actually it might be above your clearance level, so don't worry about it. We got reasons to be there. You just get some of your guys in check, and we'll head over there, I think.
Circus. We'll clock off soon, so I might see you down there. I won't say hi though. Won't embarrass you.
Yep. Please don't. Thanks though.
Cool.
All right. See you in a minute.
Yes, Captain. And he leaves. So, and are you doing the whole? Are you getting more coverage?
I think we'll just like obviously it's not gonna go. We're not gonna go crazy. We're gonna take like I don't know 4 officers with this, like just to kind of some extra eyes.
Cool.
Yeah, but we were already at the precinct in the morning, weren't we? Because we were there in the morning before you got there. So there's nothing to pick up or collect. It's just a matter of just a debrief and then throw back out.
Great. So you guys meet Tony, who's waiting for you.
Yeah, I check for uniform.
I'm
Hey,
going to
Tony,
explain to them. I might take them away from the other officers and explain to them what happened with Alfred. And then once I've told them that, we'll just. You want to just head straight into the circus?
Yeah.
Wait, so what happened with Alfred? Where is he?
Well, Okay, so everything to do with Claudio. He's such a fucking idiot. He signed a blood pact with Carlo Salvatore,
Wait,
saying
what's a blood pact?
if he doesn't fulfill his end of the bargain, he pays with his life.
Fuck.
And it's a
Yeah.
it's a bit of a gamble. We
You
we
can say
basically
that
had to come up with $2 million by the end of the day, and then Alfred did some sketchy shit and took the blood pact off of Claudio and onto his own life with some bowl and some needle. I don't fucking understand that shit. And then he just disappeared. He just faded away.
Wait, but don't you still got some time on the pact?
Yeah, we've got time on the pact, so I'm going to try and. I saw the prizes. We've got to win $25,000 tonight,
Well, shit.
or and maybe we'll get Alfred back. I don't even know how they work. So
we got to get $25,000, or Alfred's gone.
he's gone already.
Alfred's one of those selfish people I've ever met in my life. Why would he take a blood pact on? What's it? What's his
And
angle?
he gave me every. He said I was welcome to anything in his safe as well. $150,000.
Why would Alfred do
I
that?
don't know what's happened to
No
him,
offense.
but he's a changed man. I think all this shit that's happened with Winston has really, really changed the guy.
Well, shit. So Alfred won't be helping us out tonight at the circus?
Not tonight, that's for sure.
It's a real shame. We really done with his help. Well, look, we got to make sure we get you that money. I mean, I don't want Alfred dead. He's a good man. I feel like he's starting to change.
I agree. He's a far better man than he was when we first met, that's for sure.
All right. Well, let's
Right.
go win him. Let's go win him some prizes.
Let's do it.
So we look
Cool.
at.
So
As I said, I'll take out the flyer and I'll look up, and just to see if we're at the right circus, and that just make sure and see if it fits the picture.
you are absolutely at the right circus. It is JD Sydney's marvelous traveling circus. Big ornate sign as the sun goes down in Central Park. The lanterns of the carnival start coming on, and you see various tents, stalls set out. It's very busy. There's lots of people around. And as you make your way in, you see this is a place filled with magic and non-magic people. There are people of New York here as well, but there are cleric fortune tellers, there are rogue acrobats, there are barbarian strongwomen, there are beastmasters who are channeling snake charming, and bards and urchins throwing knives and sawing blades. They're kind of acrobatic shows being advertised in a big top. The smell is of smoke and sweet candy and toffee and caramelized sweets. Full of children here. This is, just after dark. They're not in school or anything like that. They're with their friends, spending their hard-earned money on trick shots and coconut shies and carousel wheels.
Can I do a quick investigation check to see if there's like anyone about who looks like they might have money, or anyone who looks like they've got lots of like valuables or anything?
In terms of like pickpocketing opportunity or what?
Yeah.
What is it? Yeah, give us a investigation.
Dirty 20.
You double take. Is that Alfred Sin? No, it's just an old guy with a walking stick. With his granddaughter who's holding a yellow balloon that is a kind of weird dog trying to be a dog. There's a little tail up the end of it, and she's got a big lollipop that she's licking. And he holds her hand with one hand and has his cane in the other. And you get the sense that his pockets may be bountiful. And he's walking just in front of you as you're seeing all these stalls.
Cool. Could I get Ralph the cat to trip him up? And then, as I help him up, I'm gonna try and pickpocket him.
You want me to trip this man? Is that
Yes.
right? Okay.
That's right.
I will do my best. Ralph rolled a 3, so he kind of meows and kind of gets a little kick from the cane as this gentleman walks on.
Cool. I'm gonna still try and pickpocket him, I think.
Cool. Give me a sleight of hand check. It's gonna be quite a high DC for this.
15.
You reach towards
Definitely
him
not.
and see. I'm going to tell you now. You don't get anything from his pockets. But what you do see is him turn around, and his eyes go dark with a tiny piece of light in them, and he says, "I would stay back if I were you."
So this guy's magic, crazy. Okay, I'm just gonna leave him to it for the minute, but I'm gonna keep an eye on him just in case I want to come back and have a little scrap to get some loot.
You've clocked him. He's the gentleman with the white hat and the cane. Where do the rest of you go? What do you want to go?
Sorry, Tony, did you not put on the office uniform that we got for you? I presume you're not wearing that.
No, I've not put it on, no.
Okay. I look over. I see that there's a bearded lady over, like a little bearded lady show, and I go, hey, Stanley, isn't that your mother over there? What's she doing here?
A nice one, Archie. Very funny.
So thank you. Well, so the maze. I pull out my pocket and I try and reread the that slip that we got. So the maze is the way or something. That what's it? What the center? Find the center of the maze. What's the
Yeah, so on the slip it says, I can read it to you. It says J.D. Sydney's Marvelous Circus, Wonder Spectacular, Fire Breathing, Fiendish Labyrinth, Acrobats from the East, and Marvelous More. Marvelous More and prizes galore, it says.
Okay, but what was
Central Park, one night only.
What was that? It was someone told it to Alfred.
No, it was the voice that we all had, wasn't it, when we woke up from?
Yeah.
It said you're at find the center of the maze. So what I'm
Yeah.
looking out for is there any kind of like game or event that says like labyrinth or maze on it? I'm trying
Give
to
me an
find.
investigation. Yeah, great. Give me you can both give me an investigation check.
Yeah, I'll be doing the same thing. That's what I'm interested in.
12. So
17.
On a 17, you don't see the maze, but you do. This is a sprawling kind of place of tents. You do see they've put these kind of sign markers down with arrows, so it does point you in the right direction. So if you continue walking down that, you assume you get there. It says fiendish labyrinth is the thing on the sign.
Hey,
Fiendish
Archie,
labyrinth, eh?
that sounds. I mean, I don't know. I'm no scholar, but that sounds like it could be a maze to me.
Sure could. Well, do you want to check it out now, or should we help Tony secure a little bit of dollar first? Because I'm worried about Alfred, but I know, but it's only 5 o'clock. We only just got it. You know, the night's young.
Let's. Oh shit. Okay, hang on. So how short are we on with 25k?
25k. I was gonna do a check to see which like games gave the best prizes.
Well, I tell you what, I think. Oh wait, yeah, prizes to be won. Okay, maybe find that out. We'll go check out the maze. What I'm thinking is that I don't know. Maybe if we have to do something a little underhanded, that it'd be better to do it at the end of the night when people have been, playing all the games. They'll be more in the coffers, ready to. I don't know. We need to lighten someone's pockets a little bit.
I think you might be right, Stanley. I like the way you're thinking.
Yeah, and who knows? If we get really desperate, maybe the what's it called? The contraband. The some might go a little bit missing maybe at the police department. You know, the some of the evidence locker might
Now
get
we're
tampered with.
talking, Archie.
Yeah. Maybe, maybe we catch some of the stall operators cheating, and we find them. I don't know. Fuck it. We'll come up with something later. I think let's go check out the fiendish labyrinth. Are we all going, or Tony? Are you checking something else out?
If we're all gonna do the money later, we'll do it together later. So I'll just come with you guys.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
do
let's
it.
let's
Right.
Before it gets too crowded, let's check the labyrinth out now. Like it looks like
Right.
this place might pick up a little bit. I'm right in assuming that it's still early. It's not that busy at the minute. We can kind of just do our own thing.
Yeah, it's busy, but I think the labyrinth is towards the end of the the boundaries of things. So yeah, I think it's safe to assume that there won't be many people there.
Okay, lead
in
the way,
fact,
Archie.
So you arrive at the labyrinth. On your way, who's leading? Sorry,
Archie.
I think Archie's leading the way.
Give us another investigation check to see what you.
11.
Fine. So you walk past various tents, but you're in a kind of search for this labyrinth. And before you see the tent that is Fiendish Labyrinth, and there's a gentleman outside, kind of a boy, young boy, who goes, "Tickets, please."
Oh, yeah. How much are they?
Sorry, you've got to go back to the ticket office and get the tickets, and then come back here.
I'm just
You
going to
should
use
you should
minor
put them on
illusion.
your.
Oh, we were told that we don't need tickets, and we show them your badge, your ticket badge, Stanley.
Oh well, no. I mean, if it says we need a ticket, we need a ticket. But
With your minor
Go on.
illusion, do you have to roll for it?
No, I don't need to. No, I'm just going to have in my hand 3 tickets as like the minor illusion.
Give me a description of what these tickets look like that you're conjuring.
I imagine that they look quite grand, considering they're just printed on like old paper. They've clearly like been reused, so you like return them at the end. However, they still look very decorative, and it's the sort of thing that you want to keep hold of if you found it just like on the street.
Oh, sure. These are the VIP tickets. I don't know how you got them. I've never actually seen them before in my life. Please, enjoy the maze.
hey, just before we go in, what's so fiendish about this labyrinth anyway?
Well, I'm not actually supposed to do this thing because it's supposed to be in the voices inside. But I've always wanted to say that the opening of the maze is beware all trespassers. You will never get out of this maze because it's so fiendish that it's slippery.
Please, okay, don't trouble yourself. Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh, and any tips before we go in? I'm a cop, so you can't lie to me.
Always,
Especially with VIP tickets.
always stick to the left. Enjoy
Okay,
your.
that was what I'm gonna do. Nice. Okay.
Enjoy your fiendish maze This Saturday.
I'm just gonna walk away.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we walk in, I guess.
Yeah, so we open
Let's
the tent door or the flaps, and we step in.
Great. As he opens the tent flap and you step in, you're greeted by a door that doesn't look dissimilar to the one that you found at the Cotton Club. Kind of metal door. And across it is a kind of this has been here for a long time. It's been worn, chips. Oh, it's not a new door. As you enter, you're greeted with a corridor that has similar dimensions to that of the Cotton Club. Give me a perception check.
Each of us.
Who's leading? Who's going first?
21.
What's his name? Archie's first.
Yeah, keen to always keen for like a puzzle. Archie seems pretty excited about this maze.
Ooh, I got a nat 1, so I don't see shit.
Good job.
I got a 21. So
Stanley's not leading.
Yeah.
On a nat 1, Tom, your eyes go to the floor, and the floor is shiny. You wonder, it's quite dark in here. You wonder if it's wet. It's a kind of like very shiny floor. Archie leading. Did you say 20?
well, yeah, it wasn't a nat 20. It was, but I got it's 21.
So if you remember that it was a T junction in the
Yeah.
Cotton Club, it's the same thing here. As you approach what would be the T junction, you see someone coming in the opposite direction, and on a 20 you see it's yourself, and on a 20 you realize that this is a mirror, and you go left or right, and in all directions are mirrors. You see this is a mirror maze. So you have different you can see one version of yourself directly in front of you. You can also see versions of yourself left and right at the T junction.
All right, I'll tell it to the guys. Guys, this is can you guys see this? I'm like kind of waving.
Yeah, there's like
just-
some
just-
water
just
on the
take that.
floor or something. There's like water everywhere. It's like, shh. Right?
What are we looking for?
No.
Well, so look, guys, look. Stop looking at the floor a second, Stanley. We're in a hall of mirrors here.
There's something weird about the floor, I'm telling you, man.
And I grab his head and I say, look, and I'm like, I wave and I wave, and then obviously my reflection waves back to me. It's like, and I turn around, and I can see that all I can see is, I guess, glasses. I can see just like reflections of myself.
Yeah.
All right, what that kid say? Always, we're in a mirror maze here, boys and girls. We gotta stick to the left here.
Seeing
as-
myself in water is bad enough.
As
It's something
you
else.
step forward, you hear the kind of voiceover that should have happened with the guy outside. That basically says, this is the maze where the fiendish maze where you will never find an exit. Once you're here, you will never return to what you think is your own reality. It kind of goes on and on, but goes on for a little bit too long, if anything.
Okay.
All right. So how are we gonna beat this maze? What have you guys got in your pockets? Has anyone got any like pens, chalk, or anything that can help us kind of mark out where we've been before, so we don't end up getting lost here?
I've got
okay.
some
Apparently,
tape.
I don't know if this is just standard, like, if I've just got a standard D&D hit on me, but apparently I have some rope. Are you happy that I have some rope?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I've got a little
I-
bag of sand as well, so
I got some rope. So I don't know how long it goes, but we could just I could start unraveling it behind us. For now, at least we can get away back to the start if we need to.
All right. So you say we lay it down on the floor, and it just follows around with us.
I think so.
All right.
sounds
Well,
good to me.
let's see how far we can get. Tony,
Is
have you got
it-
anything on you?
How are we going to know when we get to the end of the rope, though? We need to tie it to something.
Well, it's all fucking mirrors.
Anyone- Anything heavy we can leave on the ground?
I said, let me just. I'll take off a shoe, and I just take off I take off my shoes, and I wait down one end of the rope, and I say, and then we grab the front of it. And now, is it
Okay.
best if we stick to the left or to the right here? Because I don't know if
Left.
the boy with the lisp. I don't know if I trust him sticking to the left.
I
For
think. I
me-
mean, I'm
We've
pretty sure.
not got anything else to go on.
For me,
I
it would
think
make more
that's
sense to go on the right.
I mean, I don't think
Why?
it matters as long as you always go the same direction. I think you're fine. I think.
No, there's
Let's stick
definitely
to the left. He said the left. Let's just go with that.
no. There's definitely something with mazes. If you always stick to the right, you can't go wrong.
Yeah, I think but it's the same as the left, right? If you always stick to the left, you'll turn every left corner until you get to the middle or out again. As long as
Well-
you pick one and stick with it, you're fine.
As you hear that, you hear other voices in the maze, kind of laughing,
Oh.
and anyone that wants to can make an insight to whether you
Yeah, go on.
want to listen to the voices or not.
I'll have a pop.
Yeah, fuck it,
18.
I'll listen to voices.
Well, while they listen, I just call out to them. Hello, who's there?
I got an 18.
And
What?
it's a voice of a young girl.
This place is giving me the
Does she
heebies.
sound like she has money?
Excellent. Okay, let's do it. We Archie, lead the way. Stick to the right or left. I don't care which.
Okay, right.
Left.
So, has anyone got any pen, or has anyone got any like ink or anything?
Yeah, I've got a pen.
Or
Wait,
how about you?
Right up glass? Do we have those? That's pretty
I don't
impressive.
know. In any case, I pull out a knife and I kind of bleed my fingers, and I put my hand on the glass. So like as I'm following the rope, I'm smearing blood along the glass.
Interesting.
So I know exactly where I've been.
This got a lot more
Interesting.
English right there.
So you take 3 points of damage for your hand slashing, and
Okay.
you leave a faint trail on the mirrors. Question to the group: are you splitting up? Or are you staying together?
No,
We're staying
I
together,
think.
100%. Well, I don't know. I'm 100% staying together.
So you stay together, and Archie leading the way.
Yeah, I'm leading the way, and I'm just following. I'm sticking with what we said. I'm just following the left, just walking, following any like left corner I can, and I'm just leaving like dabs of blood. It's not that horrific. It's only like a little bit of blood. It's like I'm just bleeding a little bit on the, just so we know where we've just also so I know where we've been and what's going on.
I know I said this
Awesome.
before, House, but I think you've been doing too many of them pills.
Maybe
Um,
I don't feel a thing.
you reach a dead end. It circles back on yourself. You stay left, stay right. You stay on that side. You wind your way through, and you feel that like you're kind of coming to where the center of the tent would be. And the voice chimes up again and says, "Oh, you found me! You found me!" And in front of Archie, you see the girl in the mirror, where you should have been. And I would like you to all roll initiative, please.
Oh no, we gotta find a little freak. Oh my god.
Oh, I got 6.
Oh yes, it's just a flat D20 in it. Why am I so
17.
shit? I can't do anything. Hang on.
17 for Archie, that's good.
Oh god, a 4. No.
Oh no!
Wait, why have I rolled like 8? Hang on a second. Let me just re-roll because. Oh, stop! For the love of Christ, I'm honestly, I'm having a mare right now. Oh, it's a 3 anyway.
It's a
Fucking kill.
3. No way.
Jesus Christ.
Oh god. Um.
Wait, I didn't even do an initiative roll. Oh. Okay, actually, it's a 2 because my initiative is -1.
Right.
I got, and then if I'd have rolled it anyway, I'd have gotten a nat 1. So thank God I didn't do that. My rolling. Can we talk about my rolling?
Are you rolling
I'm gonna
dirty?
check. I think the highest I rolled today is an 8.
Yeah, I was looking at mine. I felt like I was doing bad, and now you've just rolled, like
Crap.
some of the worst
Wow.
rolls I've ever seen.
Okay, so as a kind of surprise round, the girl in the mirror. Everyone, give me a perception check
Oh,
to
here
see
we
if
go.
you see
Can't wait
what
for,
happens.
can't wait for this roll.
12.
5, nat 1. Rip.
Wow.
Oh my God!
wait.
Also
Wait.
that 1. Fuck's sake!
Excellent. Okay.
Mallet. Excellent.
New.
Stanley's fucking triggered.
So you don't see what happens on the surprise round. Um,
I think it's Archie. I just assume it's Archie's reflection because I'm a fucking idiot.
Damn, Archie's looking pretty.
It's a little girl, Tony. Jesus Christ.
Oh shit. Not Archie?
and here we go. So does a 20 hit? Goes for Archie.
20. Is it what? Does it beat my armor class?
Yeah,
Yeah, it beats my armor class.
excellent. Okay.
Does a 20 hit? So what question is that? So what's Stanley, what's your armor class? What's your AC?
I don't want to reveal that. It would be better if Kyle hadn't fucking vanished into dust. What was he thinking?
Fucking Kyle.
Yeah,
Like
in
playing
fairness,
Call of Duty all over again.
How
It
would
was
you know?
7 points of slashing damage.
Okay, well, I better go
Um,
take 10 off then because I've already taken 3, which were not actually deducted yet. So let me just.
Cool. So then we go to the top of the order, which is Archie.
Cool. So obviously I can see this girl, yeah.
You can see the
Or
girl
up there.
in the mirror in front of you. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, but I see her reflection, or I see her. Sorry.
You see her. It's like you're looking into a mirror.
Okay. Well, obviously I go over to the image I think is the girl.
Yeah.
So I use an action just to run over to her, and I attempt to cast inflict wounds.
Excellent. What type of um is it a roll?
It's a melee attack, yeah. So if I hit, the target it'll take some damage.
Great. So yeah, roll to hit.
Okay, so it's 15.
15 does not hit.
Then
Um,
that's damn it, I missed. Is that it? Did I hit the mirror? Did I hit her? What's going on?
you hit the mirror and it doesn't seem to have done anything.
Okay, so it's just like go inflict wound. Oh, bugger.
That doesn't seem to have done anything. Do you want bonus action?
Yeah, well, there's nothing really I can say. That was it really for me.
Fine. They Archie, give me a perception check.
Hey,
You don't see what happens. Then we go to Tony.
What do I want to do? I'm just gonna cast Firebolt at what I
Oh.
think is
Okay.
the little girl.
Great. Roll to hit.
26.
This is what you see happening. You see the firebolt. I'm assuming firebolt is a magical attack, right?
Yeah.
So you see it go to where it would hit someone, and the glass of the mirror kind of dissipates it.
Oh shit.
Wait, so nothing happens.
Nothing happens. It hits. You
All
can
right.
give me an insight into what you think has happened if you like, with advantage for Tony or
Yeah.
flat for the rest
Go
of
on.
you. But
Something's
Nat
not
20.
right here. It's like the girl's not really here. Oh my god, Harrison, you legend. Tony, Tony, what do you see,
Nat-
Tony?
is it Nat 20?
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
right.
I'll
Didn't
just
even
do
need
it
the
just-
advantage.
So you get the sense that fire, poison, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from magical attacks won't do anything.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Fucking Nat
Oh,
20.
that was a. Oh no, it's ignore me.
Okay.
Any bonuses from you, Tony?
Yeah. Can I smash like the other mirror? Just like smash as many mirrors as I can with a crowbar, just so we can like isolate which mirror she is actually in.
Where are you getting the crowbar from?
I've got a crowbar on me. Just
Have you actually got a
whip it out. Yeah, for reals. Yeah.
Give me a flat luck check to see if you've carried the crowbar from your car to a carnival. And I'm gonna say, if you get over a 14,
Yeah, 15.
Got 15.
15.
okay.
I imagine it's like a really shit like folding one that he's just like it's like tucked
Oh, yeah,
in. He just
to,
like folds it all out.
I just checking. Would he have to? Would that count as an attack though?
An attack. So
Okay, cool.
Think he'll
I'll
have to
allow you
wait.
to get out your crowbar
Cool.
as a kind of bonus action. Okay. Okay. The next thing that happens. So let's get an order in this environment. So we've got at the far north. Let's call it north. Is Archie. In the middle. Who did we say was second? Was it Stan?
I don't know.
Stanley. And in the far north is where you see the girl in the mirror.
And do we have a sense of what kind of room we're in? I know it's difficult to tell because it's mirrors, but like, are we in like a corridor? Are we in a room?
Yeah,
Are we?
it's a corridor, but you're it's basically the capital letter I, and you're in the long bit of that I.
Yeah.
Stanley in the middle of the eye, and then Tony is on the kind of bottom of the eye, looking at the other corridors. On your left, Stanley, you see the same girl, and they go for you, and they're going to make some attack rolls.
Oh, great! Can't wait.
Two of them were very low, 8 and 9, and then the other one is a 21.
21 hits.
Hits you for 6 points of damage coming out of the wall, out of the bed, slashing damage.
Lovely.
Great, and then we go
great.
to Stanley.
Okay. Great. Okay. What do I want to do? I am going to. Let's see if this works. I'm going to cast, if I may, detect magic. So I sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of me. If I sense it in this way, I can use my action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic. So I guess
Excellent.
I'm trying to tell like, are all of the mirrors magic, or is there like one? That's what I'm trying to learn from doing that.
Is it a roll for that, or is it just a flat?
It's just a concentration spell, so I can just do it basically.
Great. On that, I'm going to give you the mechanics of this fiend.
Okay.
Because one of them has just gone for you, so you know where that one is. I'm going to say you now know on that concentration spell that there is another one just behind Tony, and
Okay.
they've duplicated themselves,
Okay.
and you get the sense that there is one original one, but the kind of duplication, they all have the same kind of stats and the same attacking abilities. But
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you, anytime they duplicate again, I will tell you when they do that. It's kind of a good.
I guess unless my concentration gets broken, which I guess I will find out.
Sure.
Okay. So I don't think there's any point in me like moving from here. I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on what armor class have you guys got?
Should I tell you or
9.
I'll turn chat? It doesn't really matter. 15.
Mine's 9.
I will cast it on Tony, please.
9.
So Tony,
Tony.
plus
It was 9.
+2 to your armor class.
Let's go.
Well, actually, that breaks my concentration. So, but I'm going to do it anyway because I think that's. I can just
Could be
say.
big.
I think it replicates itself in the mirrors. So the more mirrors, the more fucked we are. So
Right.
yeah, and then
Let's get smashing.
yeah. So I've casted Shield of Faith, and then I don't think I'm gonna. Okay, and I'm gonna use the remainder of my movement. I've got movement to go over to Tony and step in between him and the mirror abjuration that is kind of.
The one in front of you will get an attack of opportunity.
Oh yeah, I've got a thing about that. Bear with me. Sure, I have a thing about that. Sorry.
I think you do. Fucking paladin.
Yeah, I've got my fucking what the hell? Oh yeah.
Fucking paladin.
Oh, what is it?
Is it called I'm a paladin, so I'm a
Oh
beefy
shit! Well,
boy?
hang on. It entered my space. I think it entered my space. I think I get an attack of opportunity against it.
When you leave.
Yeah, boy.
I think it's
But
when
no,
you leave.
no. So my thing is that when a creature enters my space, I get an attack of opportunity. Because of my polearm master. So
Excellent.
because it came at me, I get the opportunity attack. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna the first one. Sorry, I should have said that originally. My bad. I forgot. I
Great.
apologize.
So roll to hit.
Do I just do that? No, that's damage. I'm so sorry. I'm making a right mess of this. Does a 14 hit?
14 does not hit.
Okay. Doesn't hit the mirror. That's fine. It doesn't hit, so that's fine. So I guess I'm still gonna take the action I was gonna take. I'm gonna try and move away from the mirror to help Tony.
Great. Does a 10 hit Tony?
No.
Not now because he's been buffed.
Another 3. 14 hits though, right?
Yeah. Rip.
So you get 8 slashing damage from the mirror that it's actually behind you. So you feel it down your back, claws reaching out. and then it's back up to the top. Archie.
Cool. So in a flurry, I realised my first attack missed, as it only made me more frustrated as I'm seeing all the mirrors and the reflections of myself, and I just try it again. I try realizing the weaknesses. I feel like inflict wounds will be the best way to do it. So I swipe out. I launch myself at the nearest reflection, and I try and cast inflict wounds again, and I roll a 8. So it's a nat 1.
Doesn't do anything.
No.
No, nothing happens.
I was checking out. There's no bonus. Like I'm not got any spells or anything I can use as a bonus action. So
I'll
again,
give you a bonus insight into the girl.
okay, I'll take that.
Just give me a flat roll.
Yeah,
Insight.
17.
Oh yes. Okay. You know this girl.
I wait. I know
You personally know this girl. This is Prudence Avery, and you know her to be an orphan, and she is one of the patients you have helped with abortion clinics and kind of back alley things. But you've seen her. The weird thing is, you know her from your Chicago days.
Okay. I call out. I say, I think I know this girl, and we can help her. Like, Stanley? Can you grapple her? Can you hold her down? I just kind of call out to Stanley, like, don't hurt her.
Cool.
Don't hurt her. She's fucking attacking us through mirrors.
We,
And also, how can I
Girl,
hurt her? She's in the mirror.
just grapple her down. She's just a little girl.
I can't grapple anything. It's all mirrors.
as you say, don't hurt her. She hits you 3 times.
Classic.
The first for 5, then 15,
Okay.
then 8.
Okay, you can have
So
that.
5, 15, and 8. That's 38 points of damage, slashing damage come through the mirror. What I will also say, I'm giving you this as the perception. You get the sense that you could attack the mirrors, or you could attack her, and they're 2 different things.
Yeah.
What did I do last time? Did I attack the mirror or her?
Huh?
Did I attack the mirror or her with my opportunity attack? I guess it was her, right? Because
Her.
she attacked me through the mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't worry about the reflections. Just get the girl. She's real.
So we go to Tony.
But I'm just gonna reply to what you just said. The less mirrors, the less she can get us, right? She can duplicate herself in the mirrors. We need to get rid of those so we can find where she is, I guess.
I'm going to use my crowbar to get rid of the mirrors.
Okay,
As
roll
many
to
as
hit.
I can. What sort of roll do you want me to do for that?
It's a flat attack roll.
Cool.
And if you've got a kind of plus to a kind of melee attack or plus to attack, add that.
Cool.
Let's just find crowbar, right?
I don't think it counts as a weapon, so I don't
I
know
don't
if
think it does
you're.
either.
It gives advantage to strength checks.
14.
14 doesn't hit, but let's just use the advantage mechanic here. I'll give you advantage on those rolls to hit the AC,
Cool.
to hit the mirror.
13.
You slam into them. These are big mirrors. You kind of crack one, but doesn't do any kind of meaningful damage. But you get the sense that anything above what you rolled would destroy that mirror. Okay.
Cool.
We go to. because you called them freaks, I've written them down as freak 1, 2, and 3 of the kind of. So we get to freak 2, who two 18s. Two 18s? Do they 18 hit Stanley?
Yeah.
Does you for 6 and 11 points of damage.
Okay.
And you see that it's from a different angle, so they've moved, but you no longer have that concentration spell of like where they are, but you get the sense that they're on the left of you.
Let me just. Sorry, I've just totally.
Oh, they've moved into your space again, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they will have done. Yeah. Hang on. Constitution saving throw. With a DC 10. Hang on, let me just check that. Bonk. Oh, I failed the DC. So, Harrison, you know how long I have the bonus to AC.
Cool.
That has gone. Broken my concentration. Yeah, it would have entered my space, I guess. So, I'm assuming if it's kind of moved to come and attack me, then yes.
Also, it moves, and you see it on the left-hand side of the mirror. And just
Yeah.
before they can do those attacks, I'll give you the attack.
Yeah. It's 11.
Doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit. Okay.
No high rolls tonight. So we get
Right.
Stanley.
Okay, so you said I've got options, so I can either try and attack the monsters themselves or the mirrors.
Yeah.
Okay, but I don't know which is more difficult to attack, do I?
It's
Give me an insight
15
if you want.
or
Yeah, I'll try and tell. I guess then which 19?
Yeah, so the mirrors are easier to break, easier to
Yeah.
hit.
Yeah.
Okay. But not
Okay.
by much.
Okay. The mirrors are easier to hit, but I imagine that it's not really within the game to do a vow of enmity against all mirrors. So I am
I
instead
don't think so.
gonna go, you little freak, you will taste my bat. I was about to say blade, I don't have a blade. So I'm shouting a vow of enmity against the freaks.
Excellent.
Which will give me advantage on attack roll. So I'm attacking the nearest freak to me.
On your left that you've just attacked, yeah? Great.
Yeah. That is exactly what I am doing. Right, here we go. Oh, God. Well, thank God I got advantage. 21.
21 hits.
21 hits. Great. So it does, it does 8 bludgeoning damage plus 2. And then, oh, hang on, let me get my actual dice. This. Does 15 damage.
Excellent. Awesome. You hit it with the bat, and you see this. The bat almost goes through the mirrors as you hit in the space of the girl. You're literally hitting a girl. It feels like she's there. And you hit her twice, right? Whack, whack. She stumbles back. Awesome. You bonusing or no? Bonus is the vow.
No, the vow I can just do. I can just say that as long as I got my voice. But I can take an extra attack, so I'm gonna do it again.
Excellent. With advantage, no?
With advantage again, yeah, correct. I assume it's with advantage again. Yeah. Yeah. That is correct. Right. 20.
20 hits.
20 hits. Okay. And it does 7, 12, 16, 18 damage.
Nice.
Woohoo!
And you see the girl kind of crumple down to one knee and like start there's bleeding. She is on her last legs. One more of those and you feel like she'd be gone.
Well, and then I'm also going to use Polar Master to have one more bonus action with a small attack. Because why wouldn't I? And I'm also going to say as I'm doing it, my dad told me never to hit women, but fuck this freak. As I try and finish her off. It's a 9, so I'm guessing it doesn't.
Oh.
9 doesn't hit. So that's a 15 and a 17. 15, 17 to hit Tony. They both hit, I'm assuming.
They do.
8 points of damage and 8 points of damage. So they come at you again. This is a different one. Tom's attacking. Still, and you see that they grapple you in the sense that you're not going to be grappled, but they're trying to pull you in to something. They're trying to like they're going at you, but they're trying to like maybe pull you into the mirrors. It's the sense you get. But you take the damage. We go back up to the top with Archie.
Yeah, so Archie realizing that he doesn't have the means to smash the mirrors, nor really does he want to hurt the girl who he kind of recognizes. But seeing his friends and himself be really wounded, he starts to pull out some medicines for himself. He injects himself, and he chucks some tablets and some medicine towards Tony and Stanley, which is the equivalent of casting Prayer of Healing. So first I'm going to heal myself. I'm going to heal myself for 12. And then Tony, how are you feeling? And then I heal him for 8. And then lastly, Stanley, I got some medicine for you too, and I heal him for 16.
Excellent.
Woohoo!
That's what you want, isn't it?
Tony
Any
doesn't-
bonuses with that? Is that all your action?
Yeah, that was my that was me burning through that slot to keep everyone up.
Never felt better. Thanks, Archie.
Yeah, please do it.
Maybe those tablets you keep taking do help.
Maybe. They sure do.
You see, as you're taking the medicines, the lights start flickering in this space, and the girl that was on her knee is suddenly upright and a little bit better off.
Bitch.
Okay, this is going to be interesting. So Archie, you're going to take damage. One of them is a crit.
Just I'm starting to feel a bit better.
15 points of damage
Nice.
and 11.
Wait,
If
15
only
and
Alfred was here, right? If only Alfred was here.
wait, 15 and 11.
15 and 11.
I'm now on 1.
God
I'm
damn
really
it,
hurt.
Alfred.
How many hit points are you on?
I'm on more. I'm on my
You're
down
on
to
one hit point. Oh my god.
If
So
only I
you
didn't
see,
myself in the maze, huh?
then we get it. Then it's Tony.
I'm going to attack the one that Tom was attacking previously.
Excellent. Roll.
I'm correct in saying that is lightning damage the same as fire damage?
It's magical, isn't it?
It is magical.
What does the thing read? What damage does it give?
A beam of crackling blue energy lances out towards a creature within range, forming a sustained arc of lightning between you and the target. Lightning takes 1d12 lightning damage.
I'm gonna say that's okay. I don't
Yeah.
have lightning
Okay,
damage
I'm
on
gonna
my
use
thing.
Let me roll to hit. 13. I don't think that hits.
13 does not hit. Great. Bonus?
I don't know if there's anything I can do, to be fair. No, I think that's me.
Cool. Go to number 2. This is the hurt one in front of Tom. Does a 13 hit?
No.
Does a 14 hit?
No.
No, it's 2 missed attacks, 2 attempts come out of the mirror. We go to Stanley.
So can I check? When I swung the bat,
Mm,
did it kind of go through the mirror?
yeah.
Okay. I mean, can I try and move into the mirror?
Sure.
That's what I'm gonna do. I guess. I don't know if this is gonna work, guys.
Give me a strength check.
Okay. 24. Oh, I think I accidentally did a saving throw, but okay, I'll minus the 2 off the modifier. 22.
You move in, and the other two give us a perception if you see this happen. You step through the threshold of this magical mirror, and before you stands a child. She's teenager.
Yeah.
Her AC's been lowered.
Yeah.
And if you, what did you roll on perception, you other guys?
18.
Hang on.
You see Stanley in the mirror. If you rolled above a 15, Stanley is now in the mirror.
Oh.
And also what you've seen is 2 attacks, and then Stanley now in the mirror.
Okay,
Right.
I'm just gonna. I'm gonna just be like. I'm not gonna drop my bat, but I'm gonna like try and show her that I am like willing to talk. I'm just gonna be like, look, I don't know who you are, but fuck, what is going on? I'm not here to hurt you.
No, you're here to join me. And you give us an insight. Give us an insight with advantage.
Join this fucking mirror freak. What the hell's going on? 11.
There's a kind of, this is not a person you're speaking to. Like, it's not. You get the sense that she didn't hear what you said. Really, it's not fully there.
Jesus Christ. Looks like we're doing this. And I swing.
Great.
Okay. Right. Does a 17 hit?
It does hit.
Okay. I'm gonna keep using Divine Smite because it's doing some damage. So it's 8, 10. Oof, 8, 10, 23 damage.
What does it look like?
What does it look like? So like my bat glows with divine energy. I'm gonna say like as I make contact with her head, there's like a real like bright light of kind of almost like an explosion of divine energy.
Amazing. You guys see that one of these mirrors lights up, and the 2D image of Stanley smacking this 15-year-old girl to
Get
the
out of the
floor.
TV.
And she falls to the floor. And as you see that, Stanley, you see her eyes in desperation looking up at you just before the lights go out in her. And you see the life leave that duplicate of this girl. Awesome. We've got rid of one of the duplicates. Awesome turn.
Oh. Okay, hang on. So I guess I finished attacking there. So hang on. So where am I? Okay, where am I? Can I come back out of the mirror, or like, is there more space to explore? Like what?
You're in the inverse of the maze.
Yeah.
You get the sense that you're in a kind of you're basically in the walls.
Yeah.
But these are magical walls, and you get the sense that the strength check that you did to get in was important, and that you need to pass that to flow in through these, and that you may or may not hurt yourself trying to get in and out.
Okay. So, but I right. So I'm now basically I'm in a room on my own now. So I can't see the freaks. Like
You can't because you're on that kind of big thing of the eye. You look both ways. You can't see anything. But you can see Tony.
Yeah.
Who is a kind of, if you imagine it, I'm imagining a kind of like frosted glass type thing.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I mean, if you allow me to, I guess I'll try and get back out of the room again before.
Yeah. Use your movement to do that. Give us a strength check.
Yeah. I suppose it's probably safer to stay in there, but that's probably not very chill for my friends, is it? How do I just make a flat strength roll on roll 20? I don't know.
It's just on your core sheet, top left
but
corner.
Oh, there you go. I have to click on the name of the thing. Oh, it's a nat 20. It's a nat 20.
Excellent. On a nat 20, you understand that this is you understand how this threshold works, and it's all about leading with your head. And as soon as you do that, you do it. So I'm going to allow you to move freely through these walls anytime you like. You can.
Oh, great. Okay.
You can't pass that information on, but you can. You do have that sense that you can walk freely here.
Okay. I guess I'll just with my very last, I'll just be like, "Hey guys, you can go through the mirrors, head first. That might be the key to beating these things. And then that's my go."
Excellent. So then we go. Does a 24 hit Tony?
Yes.
I think it does. 13 and 5, 18 points of damage come to you.
Whew. I thought you said 30, and I was like, damn.
No. You get wah wah. Yeah, we're back up with Archie.
Cool. Well, being on one hit.
To paint a picture, you've got two images at the tops of the eye, the capital I. Archie stood with one, Tony stood with the other, and in the middle now we've got Stanley, who's come back out.
Okay, so being at one hit point, he said, "I can go through the mirror." I call out.
Yeah, fuck it, head first. Just go for it.
Yeah, I need to just get in and heal myself up a second. So I reach my hands out to the mirror, trying to find like a soft spot or something, not realizing that I need to put my head through first. I then just think, "Oh, fuck it," and I kind of like almost headbutt the mirror.
Give us a strength check with advantage.
What's the point of popping all these pain pills if I can take a risk once in a while?
I don't even know what strength is. Never taken strength. Where's my
Oh
strength?
yeah, yeah.
Top left.
Top left. Like, click this strength
Oh yeah,
title
yeah.
of your.
Have I done? Oh shit. Oh what? And that 20. Fuck it. Oh, you did that.
That was me.
Sorry, 3. That was in that one.
With advantage, though, you said, right?
He did.
Yeah, with advantage.
Okay, 9.
On a
Go ahead.
9, you do not get through.
Okay.
And
Go on, tell me it. That's every hit point, don't I?
you knock yourself out on the mirror, and you fall on the floor.
KO.
Does he lose his last remaining hit point?
Yeah. I did roll a d4 and it was 1 hit point, so you exactly go to 0.
Nice.
Okay. Does it help that the DC was 10? Or is that even more painful?
Oh God.
Oh,
50,
So Archie goes down. The first freak disappears from view. And that will be their turn. We go okay, and this is fine. And then we go to Tony. So Tony, you've got sorry, they've come into your frame of attack, Stanley. So you get an attack of opportunity.
Lovely. 23.
23 hits.
They get cracked with 7 bludgeoning damage.
Excellent. Then we go to Tony.
I'm gonna, with my crowbar, give me a little bit of a strength boost. Let's go. Try and go through the mirror towards one of
Excellent.
the aggressors.
Great. Give us a strength check.
Not gonna be good. 13 plus 2 for my crowbar, 15.
Great. You go through. You see exactly what Stanley saw, a girl standing in front of you.
I'm gonna attack with Witch's Bolt again.
Awesome. Roll to hit.
You could do it, Tony.
Right, come on. 16.
16 hits. Roll damage.
Come on. Let me just read.
You can cast it from a higher spell slot. Now's the time.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Okay, cool. So that's 4d12.
Come on.
13.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
so shit.
13 damage.
Yeah, sorry. No, that's a lie. It is 12 damage. It's for everyone above a spell slot. Cool, yeah.
Great. You
Sorry.
see flash of light come through, and kind of hits her. Yeah, you see she didn't like that at all. We go to Stanley, who is now alone in the corridor. Have it.
Okay. Oh, wait.
You've got Archie down, but
So can I just check? So Tony's at the bottom end, and
Yeah.
he's in fighting one of the things. Archie is like collapsed at the top.
yeah,
Okay.
you're in the middle.
Shit. And how does it work? Can I remind me, someone? Can I like do healing on someone who is on 0, or do I have to like stabilize them first? Like, how does that work again? Anyone know?
I think you can. I think you can heal.
Yeah, I can heal. Okay. 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 I have a.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you can
Yeah,
heal.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna. Do I want to use an action to do this, or do I want to go in and kill the thing and then sort Archie out after? I don't know. I can't actually help that much at the minute. I don't know. No, I'm gonna run north. I'm gonna go past Archie. I'm very sorry, and through the mirror to the next, to the next, freak.
So, the freak that downed Archie's moved into your and is now next to you.
Oh,
So if you go for that,
Great.
that's why you got the attack of opportunity.
great. Yeah. Well, I'm going into that mirror to attack that one.
Great. Great. So give us a strength. Oh no, you don't need to. You naturally you go through. You go through and
Lovely.
roll to hit.
I'm in. Taste pain. Okay. Come on, a crit would be nice. Okay, 21. It's not a crit.
21 hits.
Okay, so that does that plus. Fuck it, we use the last spell slot we've got. Oh, spicy. That. Okay, so there's 26 damage.
26 damage.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Excellent. Talk me through it.
I mean, exactly the same thing again. My back glows with divine energy, and as I make contact, you hear the home run crack of the bat, and it sort of bursts with, divine light.
As she sees the divine light, you get the sense that she's at peace, knowing her fate, and you hit her. She falls, and this kind of exhale of air from her body is a kind of she's now at peace. Excellent, awesome. So we're down to the final one.
Yeah, if I may, I'm gonna continue. Hang on. No, that's fine. I guess I'll just use the remainder of my movement to come back out into the corridor.
Great. You do that.
If that's okay.
You see the one in front of Tony goes take a bonus. Okay, that is oh, 25 points of damage to Harrison.
That's me gone.
You're out. You're done.
Yeah, I'm
Okay, so
deleted.
as soon as Stanley, as soon as you come back through,
Yeah.
in the mirror, you see the fallen body of Tony.
Fuck.
We're gonna go back up to Archie now. Is there any way of rolling just so I can see?
Yes.
You could just dice roll and text you.
Have you got dice with you?
No, I'm afraid not. I just go on Google, right, and just type in a dice roller. Right,
Yeah.
I'll just type in roll d20.
So
Okay, I
It's
got
good.
a.
So just so
No,
you
no,
know,
don't-
in the dice, when you hover over that dice, there's a GM thing at the top. You click the brackets, and then just click the D20 after.
great. So this is how we're going to do death saves for the party.
Okay.
Death saves will be done with the GM and the player only. So the rest of the players won't know if it's a success or a failure until they stabilize or until they die.
Great.
Right, what is
So-
you got GM and you got the closed bracket. So what?
Yeah,
Who saw that? Who saw my roll then?
me. But
I can
I'll
see-
send
I
it to.
can see-
Oh, you can see it
I
as
can
well.
see the roll as well.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can see it.
Oh, ignore them. Fine. We can figure out next time.
Okay.
Do it your way, Martin.
I'll allow you to just go onto Google and do a D20 and text it me. Cool. Then we go. Finally,
I like how this happens just as we release permanent injuries as well.
Stanley, only one hits you, Stanley, for 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Then we go to Tony, who's down. So Tony, can we see if you can do the same? You got
Yeah.
dice with you?
I just see online. Yeah.
Then we go to Stanley.
Great. Well, I'm obviously going to run into the last mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I don't know. I say, "This has been fun and all, but it's past your bedtime, sweetheart." And then I take some swings.
Excellent.
Uh,
Swing to hit.
oh God, please get higher than that. No, there's a 12 hit.
It doesn't.
Shit.
Doesn't hit.
Okay. Well, I attack again. God damn it. Okay, well, I'm gonna hit at least once, so that's something. 24.
24 hits.
24 hits. It does 8 bludgeoning damage. And then I will use my Polearm Master to have one bonus attack. The 25, and then I'll just roll a d4 for damage. I just roll it in my actual dice. Another 3 bludgeoning damage.
Great. Archie, another death save.
Come on, guys. Stay alive, please.
Thank you. Does a 13 hit, Tom?
No.
You get 2 missed attacks from the girl who you can't give us an insight into this final one. You can't tell if she said join me or help me.
At this point, I don't care.
Tony, another death save, please.
Wait, sorry, Tony or me?
Tony. Nice. Okay. Stanley, back to you.
Oh God. So so let me just check because it will affect obviously what I would do. So do I have any inkling? I have no inkling at all that this person, like, On a nat 1, I think she's still just an enemy, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Okie dokie then. Well, I'm gonna try and put her lights out then. It's okay. 20. Does a 20 hit?
20 does hit.
Okay, that's 8 bludgeoning damage.
Excellent.
And I attack again. And the 23 hits, and that does 12 bludgeoning damage.
Excellent. You get it down to 1 knee again. Amazing. Third death save from Archie, please.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I also have my bonus
Yeah.
one. Let me
Oh,
roll
yeah.
that. Oh,
21 hits.
yeah, that's 21, and only 1 damage.
Just remember this moment for afterwards. Just remember this moment.
Okay.
If anything does happen. Okay. Thanks, Archie, for the death save. Okay, you see she's on her knees. You see, you blink and she's kind of on her feet again. She's kind of she's used something within her to heal a little bit. It seems, and she's going to attack you again. Okay, come on. A 17 and an 18.
Yeah, they both hit.
Oh, that is 19 points of damage.
Okay.
That come at you through the mirror. And she uses some. There's no point in using movement, is it? Because you're in the fucking mirror. So she doesn't do anything. We go to Tony. Third death save, please.
Oh my fucking god, man.
How's this feel, Tom?
I feel tense because my friends might be dying, and I don't know. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. But I also can't keep just getting fucking battered through the mirrors. So
True.
Fucking hell. These are literally the 3 only good rolls I've had this entire game. And they've all been really good and none of them have been good enough.
You on that roll, Tony, you stabilize. You're on 0 hit points. You remain unconscious. There we go. So Tony is okay. We go to Stanley's turn.
no, the fact we haven't gone back to Archie not filled me with hope. Yeah, well, I mean, so she's now back up from her knees. She's gotten up.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! Wow, I'm just gonna fucking smash her up again. I got nothing else I can do. So, it's a 19 hit.
19 hits. Yep.
Yeah, it does 8 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, she's looking very bad. She's back to her.
She's back
what
on her
she
knees.
was. She's back on her knee. Yeah.
Where she should be. Right. 22. Oh, actually, let me just see if I do a crit just in case. I did not. I
That
did the
one. Yeah.
opposite. So good thing I got advantage still. 22, and it does 10 bludgeoning damage.
What does this final one look like?
Yeah, I'm actually not going to aim for her head because I want to see her eyes as she takes the final blow. So I'm just going to aim for her ribs. I'm going to try and cave her in. Is the language that came to mind.
Excellent. So you smack the bat and feel the crunch of the spine as you go through ribs and feel the spine loosen and discs discs move, and you see her eyes look at you and change, and with profound sadness you see the light leave her eyes, and she says, I only wanted you to join us, and then we would have been. And you see her crumple to the floor.
Well, fuck.
Excellent. Within the mirrors and the floor, and so you see your friend in the mirror dimension, I guess, on the floor. With the nat 20, I'll carry it over. You managed to get Tony into the maze if you like.
Yeah.
We will just do the final death saves for Archie as this happens.
Yeah. Not been great rolls, as you know.
So that's 4. One more.
Oh, you want one more? Sorry. That's fine. That's a bit bad. Been the right way this time.
The lights flicker in the maze as this girl dissipates. And as you pull Tony back through, you have a look and give me an insight into what you see where Archie lays.
Archie? What's happening?
You go over and he's quite cold, but he's stable. He's on the last thread of life possible. And the guy who has given so much healing to this world, now in desperate need of some himself.
Yeah. So I kneel down and I go, it's okay, Archie.
Cough
I'm
up
here
blood.
now.
Blood like splatters out my mouth.
And I lay my hands on him, and blessed energy flows from my body through my fingers. And I guess I start to slowly kind of coax him back. Well, is Tony's also still fucked, I assume? Have I got both of them? Have I like carried Tony over?
You've got so you've got them both. Let's say they're lying together.
Yeah.
Tony is unconscious, and as is House.
Yeah. So I'm doing that, but I'm going to do it on both of them. So I've got like a hand on each of them, and sort of blessed energy is flowing through me, and I like, you know, I you fought bravely. Let me help you, and yeah, divine energy flows through, and they both regain. One gains 18, and one gains 17 hit points.
As you come to, Archie, you get the sense that this girl was orphaned, had no family, and would have been a target for people who wanted to target those types of people. That's where you know this person from. In and out of the care system in Chicago, down on their luck, kind of thing. So you definitely do still remember that Prudence was this person.
I ask, I say to Stanley, it's the girl. What happened to the girl?
I feel like I not because I didn't have any emotional investment in the girl, but I mean, fucking smashing a teenager to bits and like seeing how sad she was didn't feel great. So I'm like, I feel pretty bad about it. I'm like, well, I try to reason with her, and I don't know. It didn't even seem like a real person. And then she was saying, like, join us or join me or help me or something, but I couldn't tell. But she just attacked again. So I didn't, you guys were both out, and well, I just fucking hit her. I didn't know what else to do. So
Okay.
she's gone.
I don't blame you, Stanley. You know, you did what you had to do, and thanks for healing me. I
And me.
we're gonna
Couldn't have done it without you.
Yeah, you
We're
guys fought bravely. Thank you.
we're gonna make
Sorry.
these fates pay for what for what they're doing to us. You know, messing with little girls' lives like this. It ain't right what they're doing, and they think this is fun. This is their kind of amusement here. That these fake people in this other, what they call it, this dimension, they can just do this to us. It ain't fucking right.
No, it ain't right.
What ain't right? And you hear in the corridor a voice. You go, Doctor House. As I live and breathe, Doctor House. You really fell for the same trick I did. Follow the maze. You came to an actual fucking maze like I did. That's very, very smart of you. I assume no introduction is needed. Who are your friends? Give us insight.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Who the hell?
Who the
18.
fuck is that guy?
Standing in front of you is Jordan Baker. In your session 0, a woman you met in, and Grimes, you'll have met her too, in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So you heard the voice in your head too?
Miss Baker, it's been a while. What I wasn't expecting to see you here.
Yeah. Cut the niceties. We've met each other. I saw you in the Cotton Club, and when I mean the Cotton Club, I don't mean the Cotton Club. I mean, when you nearly got yourself killed, and you did the whole hit him over the head, schmuck. I was in the room.
You were there. I remember you. You were at what's that guy? That's that guy called the Playboy. I saw you at his mansion, didn't I?
Gats, yeah, we saw each other there too. Grimes, how's it going?
I gotta be honest, this is weird now. I don't normally talk to people I see naked. Normally I'm gone.
Yeah, I thought I put some clothes on. I haven't had the
Who the
pleasure to
heck
meet
is
you.
this
Who is this dashing young fellow?
Oh, well. I am Tony. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Tony, so you took quite a lot of damage back there. And I'm not just talking here. I'm talking back at the Cotton Club. What nearly
How do you know what happened at the Cotton Club?
Well,
room 504, wasn't it? Yeah, well, you guys didn't really seem to notice me, but I was on one of the beds, just chilling out. Chilling out? Do we say chilling out? I don't know. It's,
Wait, but that the one you all the bodies were like oh no, wait. I'm so confused.
we got a lot
Jordan,
of
you
catching up to do.
sense.
I got a lot to show you. I got a lot to looks like I got to bring you up to speed. I thought you were here because you were looking for the maze.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
They said we all heard a voice in our head that said we got to find the center of the maze.
Yeah, tell me this, Grimes. Why go to the fucking factory then? Whose idea was that?
Well, that was Alfred. I don't know if you remember him. He was the old guy. He
I know that there were 4 of you. Where's the other?
Well, I wish I knew
I
that.
don't exactly know.
yeah, we're kind of in a bit of a predicament with that one.
Was
So we
it or
haven't got
something?
time to chat. It was lovely to meet you. We shall see you another time.
Whoa. Tony.
Tony,
Tony.
this surely this woman's got information.
Are
I
you
don't.
are you following us? Have you been following us?
I've been following you since the Cotton Club, and to be honest, not too many smart ideas going around here. I've got to be honest. Hear a voice saying about the maze. Go to a factory. Find a maze. Go to an actual literal maze. Looks-
Okay, well, if you're so smart, what would you have done? And also, why didn't you come tell us sooner? Why you waited till now?
Well, you kind of bombed off, leaving me to tail around. I couldn't. By the time I knew you'd left the factory, you were too late. You know what they're doing down there? I don't want to talk about it. Anyway. Right. We've got a lot of catching up to do. I suspect we need to go and find Alfred. Is that his
correct,
name?
we
You
do.
say Alfred?
Yeah, Alfie, Alfred. Doesn't really matter.
But yeah, Tony, what actually? So, what did you see with Alfred? Is there anything
He
you could
just
tell us?
he just faded away. He turned to dust in front of my eyes.
He faded away.
You ever seen anything like that before, Jordan?
Do you mean like the lights left his eyes kind of thing? Like he died?
No. His whole body just faded, became more and more translucent, and then it just disappeared. Ah, not so smart now, are ya?
Well,
See, this is the sort of weird shit we've got going on.
yeah, weird shit is something. Okay. This is why I suggest you come back to my house. I got something to show you.
All right. Well,
I get the sense that you know the real nature of what this place is.
Yeah. Well, okay. I'm all for getting some help, but how do we know we can trust you? The last guys we met from that dimension, okay, they turned out to be all right, but as you said, we had to bunk them on the head and do a bit of a talk with them. How do we know that you're on our side?
I'm on your side because we met before all this shit kicked off. We've had drinks
Yeah,
together.
But how do we know that you're not a plant? You could be trying to set us up.
Could be.
Can I use insight to try and find out?
Yeah.
22.
Ooh.
You've got reason to distrust people, but I don't think it's this person.
Because he seems fairly genuine.
Yeah, and the fact that she knows about you and has followed you, and like you've had a report that someone was following you, and that it kind of ties up that this is this person that is kind of keeping tabs on you.
Yeah. Oh, okay, boys. I mean, I don't speak for all of us, but I mean, without Alfred, we don't even have a house to go back to for a start. But
yeah, we do. I've got his keys. We'll head back there.
wait. but-
No. You're coming with me. You're coming to my house. I've got something to show you. I said before. What is with this Aussie guy?
All right. But Alfred will
Yeah,
die
who the
if
fuck
we don't
is
get
Aussie?
$25 by the end of the day. Have you got $25,000, Jordan?
Archie, don't like to be the bearer of bad news, but sounds to me like Alfred's gone.
No, we can save him, right? Right, Tony? Like you said, there's a pact of blood with
There's
it
a
with a
pact.
demon.
We've got
Yeah.
nothing left. We've got nothing to lose. If he's
Usually,
gone now, we may as well try.
Usually, with saving someone, you need a body.
oh
I
fuck.
can get you a body,
well,
but
but
it
we-
won't be his.
Hey, Jordan, if you know this place so well, can you? I mean, do the Fates? Do they make money?
Why do you need money again? What's this with money?
So I
Like this-
don't know. I don't understand. Tony, can you explain the situation again to Jordan?
Which situation am I explaining now?
The pact, because I don't really get it.
Ah, okay. So my idiot brother Claudio signed a blood pact with a man called Carlo, who is the head of our family, saying he was going to give him $2 million by end of day. Wholly unreasonable. He was never going to do it. And so Alfred took on the blood pact with some creepy, like, exchange of blood in a bowl. It was all very weird and very sketchy. And then, as soon as Alfred took over the blood pact, he just began to fade away. So I'm thinking if we get the money, we only need 25 grand more. We've got the rest of the money.
Tony,
Then maybe it'll bring Alfred back.
Tony, do you know how blood
Sort of.
pacts work?
No, of course I fucking don't.
No, you don't. Blood pacts need to be settled absolute, right? It sounds to me like they were. What I mean is, the money now doesn't matter. The blood pact has the absolute, which is, I'm sorry to say, the life of your friend.
No.
No,
That
Tony,
can't be right.
Tony, I'm telling you, what your friend did was heroic or stupid or one of them, but he has satisfied the blood pact. Do you see what I mean? It makes sense that he disappeared because that is what happens. If you
That
didn't
bit
come up with the
makes
money
sense.
before, you wouldn't
But
have a
we've got
brother.
the money. The time's not run out. We've still got time to give him the money.
Did you see
But
the cross arms?
I think what Jordan's saying is the pact is either the money or a life. And Alfred, I don't know if he meant to, but I think he gave his life.
Exactly.
So now it's
That
satisfied.
stupid old man.
So okay. Oh, but a question, Jordan, do you think, because like what we've learned so far is also in a minute, can we get out of this fucking creepy maze? But what we've learned so far is that we're not really real. Like we're kind of real, but we're not. Is there a chance that Alfred will be that they'll just make him again? If he's like a character, or if he's a part of this the Fates plan, surely they're just not gonna let him disappear, right?
I don't know. Never really come across this problem, but I have worked a way out to get into there. Kind of what I want to show you, you know.
Okay. All right.
So
I mean, guys, I'm in favor of going with Jordan because he seems to know more than we do. We could use a friend, right? All those in favor say aye.
I get it. I just don't want to. I just feel like we're leaving Alfred behind. But maybe there really is nothing we can do. But I say we have to just go with her, right?
I think leaving him behind is the wrong turn of phrase. I think trying to get him back is more accurate.
All right. Well, let's see if we can get our boy back. We wouldn't be the dirty old geezers without him.
Tony's
No,
just
you
gonna
just be
like
the dirty geezers.
reluctantly follow, just like silently.
Yeah. All right.
She leads you as if you were keeping on going into the maze, and does a kind of something magical and lifts up. The mirror becomes a piece of fabric, lifts up, and it's actually the edge of the tent, and moves out.
You know what's funny, Jordan, is you were laughing at us for saying it was dumb to come to a maze, but it seems like by coming to a maze, we might have got some answers. Whether that was intentional or not, but kind of worked for us.
Yeah, I mean, I've been trying to follow you for a long time. You actually came to a
Wow.
maze. Gotta give it to you guys. It's kind of sweet.
Call it a coincidence. I don't know.
She leads you out the back, and she has a car. She has a car parked. It's the same car that was following you to the
Yeah.
factory. She gets in. Get in. I'll drive, obviously.
That's
I call shotgun.
right.
Great. You all get in. You start driving to her place. Her place is in kind of east East Egg is the name of it. This is the posh part of town. Archibald, you've been here before with the kind of Gatsby party, as has Grimes. Tony, maybe make a history check. Flat 10 or above. You've been here before. Below 10, you haven't.
5, not 1.
Never been here before. Swanky, this is the well-to-do area of town. You move up her driveway, and she drives into her garage, and you all get out of the car. She goes, follow me, and moves into her house is massive, right? And she moves down corridors and finds a library. You find yourself in a library part of her room. So what you guys might have understood, if I understood you, was there is such thing as an afterlife. Is a possibility that you can live again. And I might sound crazy, but I think you'll believe me. When you die, you can come back. Does that make any sense to you guys?
What, you come back to like this earth as the same body and the same person, or you come back like, is this some kind of, what's it called? Is it a Hindu, like, what they call it, reincarnation stuff?
If you like, there's another world not in ours. And you see she opens a kind of concealed curtain, and behind it is the same door. Is Conquer. Behind this door is a door to a new world, and maybe he's gone there. I don't know. He's not in this one, so he must be somewhere else.
All right. Well, maybe we can find him then. Maybe we can find him in this other world.
As she opens the door, you feel the cold of this other dimension, and as you step through, instead of hearing or feeling memories like we did in the previous episode, you hear a voice, and the voice says three things. So you hear Alfred's voice. He says one thing to Stanley, he says one thing to Archie, and one thing to Tony.
Okay.
Who steps through first?
I'll go.
As you step through, Stanley, you hear,
Hey, Stanley. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
It's me, your best friend Alfred.
Where the fuck are you, man?
Bet you'd like to know.
Yeah, I would.
And that's it. That's all you get. um, as Archie steps through.
Hello. Well, I mean, he would reach out to me, wouldn't
Hey, Archie.
he? Alfred, where are you, man?
I gotta keep this short. I really didn't like you when I first met you.
Okay.
But you're a real swell guy now. And you'll do well. You can stay at my house for as long as you like.
Thanks, Alfred. Alfred, we're coming for you. Where are you, buddy? What? Are you in this world or are you in the other world?
I bet you'd like to know.
I would like to
And
know.
that's. And then, Tony, you hear this voice.
Hey, Tony, you better fucking kill that Carlo guy.
Alfie, you fucking idiot.
Yeah,
Why
I
did you
get
do
it. I
that?
get it. Yeah, I want to save your brother. Fuck, I don't know, man. I love you, man. I love you,
used to
man.
be that sick son of a bitch
Yeah, I
that
know.
knew, and now you're just a pussy.
Yeah, I love you.
It was my problem to sort, not yours.
Yeah. Would you like to know where I am?
No, but I will
Yeah.
kill Carlo.
Bet you'd like to know.
I don't want to know. I just want to kill Carlo.
Yeah,
That's all I want to do.
I bet you'd like to know where I am, though.
Yeah, I suppose you would be helpful against Carlo.
Bet you'd like to know.
And you
that
just
right.
you get an echo of bet you'd like to know, 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 in different iterations as you step through this way. And that is where we'll leave it, stepping through the dimension door in search of where Alfred's gone. Thank you very much for watching. Join us next week on Rollin' Dirty, a mad world. Very well played, players. Goodbye.
Good night.
All these lights, the light up the town. When I'm all alone, looking down the street.